Hi everyone, welcome to story time today. Today's story is The Last Tree in the City. And the author of this book is Peter Carnavas. Have a look at the cover, there's a big tree and in the background is a city. A city is a place where there is lots of buildings and lots of traffic. And the blurb says, Edward is sad after he finds the last tree in the city is no longer standing. After some reflection, he finds a way to make things better. This is a tale about the environment and the way children relate to its beauty. So we're thinking a lot about our environment during this story. So let's begin. Edward lived in a city. It was a place of concrete and cars. It was a place without much colour. But Edward knew a part of the city that wasn't like the city at all. At the end of his street, surrounded by old buildings, was the last tree in the city. It's the very, very last tree. Edward would forget the concrete and the cars. He would forget the city altogether. He loves playing in this tree. For a small moment every day, Edward knew nothing but the tree. He's very happy playing in that tree. And then the day arrived. The tree was gone. How do you think he might be feeling? He looks as if he's feeling really sad there, doesn't he? He's had his favourite thing taken away. The tree has been chopped down. It's been removed from the city. Without the tree, Edward's days were empty. He had nowhere to go, nowhere to play. But then one day, he started pedalling anyway. I wonder where he's going. At the end of his street, surrounded by old buildings, something warmed his heart. A small piece of the tree was on the floor before him. There was colour in its leaves. There's the last bit of the tree, look, that must have fallen off. Edward tried to think of a place in the city to plant this little bit of tree. And by the next morning, he knew just what to do. There he is, going to plant that small bit of tree. So he's put the small bit of tree in a pot. What's he pouring onto it? He's pouring water on because water is very important in helping plants and trees to grow. Edward knew a part of the city that wasn't like the city at all, and he carried it everywhere. There we go, look, it's on his bike. He's carrying it everywhere with him. And then something wonderful happened. What's happening? A little plant's growing. What's wonderful that's happened in the city? Lots of trees have grown. Why do you think lots of trees have grown? If he's been driving it round on his bike, what could have fallen off the tree? Bits of tree or seeds from the soil has fallen off of his bike as he's drove all around the city, and eventually they've started to grow where they've landed on the floor. So what has Edward done to the city? He's made it beautiful with lots of lovely trees growing. How special. Now, I particularly like this story because trees are very, very important, and it's really important that we look after trees. So what you could do with your grown-up is have a bit of a research on the internet or using some books about why trees are important to our world. And I'd love to hear what you find out. See you soon.